smile shines as bright as the stars at night. Her heart is as kind as can be. She has the patience of a saint, but if you push her, oh Lordy. A straight talker is Smiley. She's the salt of the earth. Make no mistake, she matters. Catch Smiley's story on a live stream. Oh boy, that girl can matter. Go Smiley. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. Missing posters and stories of heartache and fear. She tells us all of the heartbreaking tears. She can sniff out the guilty from a mile away. If Smiley's on the case, then she's here to stay. She cares about these missing children. She cares deeply about them all. She speaks the truth with integrity. For the truth, she will seek it all. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. Smiley's questions are like a heat-seeking missile. She's going straight for the bullseye. Don't ever believe you can fool her. She's too wise, man, she won't comply. She values freedom like the 4th of July. She values respect even more. If you want to earn a place at Smiley's table, watch the clock, it takes time for sure. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. If you break her trust, you're done for. Trust don't grow back like grass. So don't give Smiley a reason to doubt you, or that friendship will shatter like glass. She's a damn good woman, that much we know. She puts in the hours to bring them kids home. If your child is missing, you want Smiley on the case. She is always willing and she gives so much grace. She's our Smiley, alright. She's our Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. If you're guilty, you better feel fear.
She was born and bred in Nashville, but she walks the beaches down in Florida sand. A mother and wife, a daughter, a sister, trying hard to do the best she can. She found her voice with a heavy heart, looking for purpose with trembling hands. Giving this all a new start, moving ahead, speaking for ones who came. She says, I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones unheard, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be turned. Her mama mama fought cancer while she was searching. Stories that needed a gentle voice. We saw summer's name and felt the heart weak and tried to bring light where there was no choice. And when she heard us the best in her sadness rose, she praised for truth through the noise. She'll follow wherever the story goes, seeking their dignity, a child's joy. She says I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones on earth, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be
Well, hello there, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Listen, I don't know. Can you see me? Can you see Summer? Can you see Summer up there? Anybody, can you see Summer? Just give me a yay or nay. Somebody down on the bottom. Hello, Tennessee Twister. I sound good, Millie. Thank you. Okay, can't see Summer. Okay, I got to do something with this. Just a minute. I've got something in the wrong place. Okay, can't see Summer. Okay, there I am. Okay, you can saw Summer on the thumbnail. Okay, all right. Yeah, on the thumb. Okay, but up here somewhere. Okay, hold on. I think I got too much going on here. Hold on just a minute. Y'all know who I am with these buttons. I got Sandman up there too many times, I think. Hold on just a minute. On the thumbnail. So on the thumb. See. You see. Okay. You see. Okay. Some of you can see. I think it's going on. Not on the screen. Okay. Not on the screen. I don't know. Because I got up here in the corner and all right, just let me try to fix this just a second, and then I'll say my hellos. Okay. Y'all know I'm computer dum-dum here. All right, hold on just a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Oh, I don't know which one is up and down. All right, let me take this. Let's see. Need to delete that. All right, that's not it. Hold on. Shoot. Why is that not it? Okay, hold on. Let's see. I think it's this one. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. There's her pretty face. Okay, now y'all can see. It was covering it up. Okay, there we go. So hello, everybody. Welcome in on January 15th on this Thursday. Good to see everybody. Hello, Raymond. Hello, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hello, Janice. Good to see you. H. Davis, Millie, thank you for being here. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see them purple hearts there. Janice, Raymond, hello. There you go, them purple hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see here. I'm going to be behind just a second. I don't want to miss nobody. And I'm trying to speed read here. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlight. Y'all go over there and sub up to Daniel. He is all into them sports. Happy Thursday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We almost over this week here. Happy Thursday to you. Dawn Emery, hello, hello. Good to see you. Mimi Jean, good to see you. Hello, hello. Garrett's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hello, Garrett. Good to see you. Yep, happy Thursday to you and to everybody in the bushes. Hello, thank you for being here. BJ, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Whoop, whoop. I love to see everybody that I don't get to see or everybody that stays in the bushes. H. Davis, love me some H. Davis. Hello, I hope everybody is doing well today. Come in and hit them thumbs up. Hello, hello. Dawn. I can't believe we are already in the 15th of the month. What do y'all think about that? Be a ladybug. Hello, how are you doing? Love you there. Getting them purple hearts and some red hearts there. Get that love a-flowing. We'll be into love month next month. Oh, gosh, I cannot believe. Tennessee Twister. Thank you for being here, Tennessee Twister. Tennessee Twister's going to help us remember here. I just know it. I just know it. Tennessee Twister. Lord, we go all the way back. Tennessee Twister is right up there. Tennessee Twister is up there. Tennessee Twister is going to remember a lot. Terry Parker, hello, 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 hello. Always good to see Tennessee Twister, man. I'm not kidding. Yep. I don't mean to speed through all these. Believe it or not, I can't. As much as I can't hardly see anymore, boy, I sure can speed read. Let me tell you, I might not get all the words right. I can jumble up, but I can sure speed read. See, I can see. I got on the proper glasses today. That's why. I got on the right glasses today. Lord have mercy. If anyone has any information on Summer Moon Utah Wells or Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, call 1-800-DBI. Fine. How you like those apples? See, I can speed read. Lord have mercy. I know it's just the afternoon and I got my coffee. See, how about that? How about that? That's right. That's right. TBI. Hello, Victor. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Hello, Victoria Burgess. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I am so glad to see everybody in here. I'm glad to see all them purple hearts too as we go down. Yep. Oh, I'm trying to grab everybody. Yep. So y'all go ahead and tell me too how y'all have been doing. Some of y'all I hadn't got to see in a long time. Oh, Raymond, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. And there's some purple and green hearts. Purple and green hearts. I'm almost down here, y'all. I am almost down here. Welcome in, welcome in. There we go. Stephen, thank you. Good to see you, honey. Good to see you. All right. I think I'm down at the bottom and anybody coming in. Yeah, I made it. I made it. I just don't like to miss anybody. I want to acknowledge everybody. I want to, I could come in and just say, hello, everybody. Sometimes I feel like that's, sometimes you get in those moods and you feel like that. But, I think I owe it to y'all at least for, coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I appreciate it. But I appreciate y'all. I don't think you know how much I appreciate y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, none of us would even have a channel. We wouldn't have nobody to talk to, nobody would have eyes on these kids at all. So thank you. Thank you on behalf of all of us, for being here. We really appreciate it. I hope everybody is staying warm. I don't know. I just feel like Mother Nature hates us, especially. Hey, Sharon Marlowe. Hello, hello. You're always here. Oh, honey, I always feel you. Bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, and thank you so much. Bless you. And I haven't forgot you. Look, I think about you all the time. I have not forgot you. We just got to get Annabella together, honey. We got to get her. We got to get Annabella Huntings together. You know, I'm going to make her come up here and co-host with me while you're up here doing your thing. I ain't forgot you. I ain't forgot you one bit. And I need to rearrange this room and get your beautiful things that you sent me on the wall and show I want to show my face and get some happy talk going on and get some things going on. I don't want all this dread and doom and gloom going on. I want everybody to come in here and enjoy. I was even thinking about maybe doing some along with you and some things and talking to you behind the scenes and seeing some things maybe I could get together. I need to redo some of my junk and get it out of the way and do some things. But anyway, and I haven't been in chat in a while. A lot of people's took a break and that's okay. You had been listening. You had a twin girls on December. Congratulations. Oh my God. You had twin girls on Christmas Day. I bet you have been busy. You have been busy. Both girls, congratulations. There you are, the store coding them, December 25th. Well, that was a great Christmas present. Christmas girls. Well, congratulations. What was can you give the names? We want to know what them twins' names were. If you are allowed, if you can. If you can't, we don't want to dox nobody. We don't want to do that. But we do love the deets. If you can. If you can't, we understand. We ain't trying to be noxing nobody, but that is sweet. Woo-hoo! We need to ring some bells. Oh my gosh. I bet that was some excitement. Listen, honey, that waking up, I gotta go to the hospital. Woo, that was the only gift anybody needed. That was the only gift anybody needed. My water broke. I'm glad to. I am glad to. Listen, Michelle, I can't explain everything. I don't even know if my own mind can wrap around it. And I had to sit here and ponder on it, Michelle, for a couple of days. Okay. I'm not going to try to be vague. It's nothing. I don't have no evidence of anything. Okay. So let's not get all that twisted. It's just, I'm not even, listen, I've been doing research. My eyeballs hurt. Okay. Even Raymond asked me while he texted me and he said, I see you got it live. I'm like, I'm getting to you. Listen, look, I done told y'all I don't go in Discord or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to explain to Millie. It's real weird because all of my mods can tell you, you get what you get. Y'all have heard me say it before, and all of my mods, even if they're former mods, they'll tell you, Smiley, we don't like, and if they tell you any different, they're lying. Even my ex-mods, it ain't like some of these you see on here fighting and going back and forth and saying, my mods can come tell you this, my mod can. No, listen, I'm not like that, okay? We don't have these discords and this, that, and look, it ain't that. It's bullshit. You get what you get with me. Sometimes it's a headache. Sometimes that can be bad. Sometimes might be good. I don't know. You just get what you get when you get it. I don't like plans either. I'm susceptible to change my mind. Okay? That's just in me in real life. I am what I am. I am who I am. And if it inconveniences somebody else, oh well. I'm sorry. But anyway, Raymond said I gave the notice, and I don't mean to inconvenience y'all either. It ain't about who's first. Like, sometimes Annabella, sometimes she works nights. That's no secret to nobody. I'm not doxing her, but she says sometimes she'll send me stuff and she'll say, Smiley, nobody else has put this out here. I'm like, yeah, and I know everything is important. Everybody's important. And my subs send me stuff sometimes too. And they go, this just come out. And if I'm doing something or I'm researching something else or something, I'll share it or I'll make a short on it or something. I'll make sure it gets out. And then Annabella's like, Smiley, nobody's did this. And I'm like, yeah, okay. It might be 3 days later before I get to it. And again, I still got stuff sitting on my desk that I've done and researched. And it just depends on what I feel like or what I'm in the mood for or whatever. And I may do the same story over and over again before I ever get to a new story. But it's just who I am. It's what I am. But something hit me the other night. And then Raymond told me just a minute ago, I gave like a 26, 27 minute notice. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of telling Millie. And I was voice texting her. I'm like, well, on this one, I might get trolls. I hadn't been in this in a while. And, but let even people who hate me in. So y'all feel welcome to come on in. And I'm like, if they come in, let them, because I really need to know this information. And I did tell Millie the other night, I'm like, well, it's okay. And I don't hate nobody, okay? Well, I'm going to take that back. I ain't going to sit here and lie to y'all, okay? I'm not going to lie to y'all. And I'm not going to name no names. But anyway, I said, I doubt they'll come in, but if a particular person comes in, let them, okay? And I'm sure he will know who he is. It's okay. And I said, let them. Don't, because Millie's not going to be a trigger finger. Like, it's okay. It's okay. And I said, it really is okay. I said, and then Raymond texted me and I said, yeah, I'm just giving Millie some instructions. But if trolls come in, bad trolls or anything like that, I said, I'm not going to pay attention. And then I told Raymond, I said, because he's fairly new, I said, you're doing a good job. Just keep rolling. He's not familiar with the trolls and stuff. And I said, it's okay. Yeah, Michelle, me too. But I said, I need this. I need these. I need to do this. But I told Raymond, I said, look, today I probably don't even know what I'm doing. And I'm telling y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you up front. Something I wanted to get into this. The majority, Tennessee Twister knows. The majority that's been with me knows. I had what I thought was a troll. It may not have been a troll. They apologized to me and I apologized to them, came in my comments and said, something about it's funny. Summer's body was, let me tell you, Summer's body wasn't found, and don't bullshit. Come with that bullshit to me. And they said, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I thought, let me tell you something. Okay. I'm just going to say it while I'm on live. Just because I ain't been talking about this case don't mean I ain't watching and I don't know what's going on. Y'all are not going to drag me back in the drama. I chose, me, Smiley, not to talk about this case. But Tennessee Twister, and everybody knows, I've been on this case since day one. And I mean day one, the day the cops was up there on the hill when it was breaking off in the news, when it was being reported and they were questioning the boys when it just come out. I mean, number one, day one, day one. Okay. And in fact, I was in Tennessee, in Nashville, when it come out, broke on Nashville News, day one. Okay. Now, I chose to back off of this case, myself, and I. I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to talk about it. But the reason every once in a while I'll put out flyers about it and I'll, say what I want to say, and I'm going to say what I want to say, and I'm going to go live about it when I want to go live about it. The reason that I'm going live about it today is I put out a couple of days a little note, so I didn't have to go through boxes and boxes, or I didn't have to pull out phones and those things that I've downloaded and whatever you call them, I can't even think, stick them back in the computer and go through, those things that I've got for safekeeping and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I had forgot something. So I put out, if anybody remembered, which I know there's several. But in the meantime, I've been doing a little research on my own. So I'm not even sure I know what I'm talking about today. None of that matters. I'll continue to research behind here on my own. And I'm not here to accuse anyone. Let's get that straight. But it's probably not even important. It's probably not, but we're going to talk about it today because, again, this is why we put out flyers. This is why we put out whatever. It could be one little thing. And I'm going to tell you, it didn't even come from the Summer Wells thing that jarred my memory about this. Okay? That's not even what happened. I'll just be honest with you about that. But something triggered me. Now, again, like I said, I'll probably ramble here for the next 10 minutes. And hello to everybody coming back in. And it may not make sense to y'all right now, but maybe something I'm saying will make sense to y'all in a month from now. I don't know. See, my brain works like this sometimes. Y'all can call me what you want. I don't know, and I don't care. See this little girl on my screen? This is why I come here, and this is all I care about. I didn't know any of y'all. I didn't know any of your names. I didn't know any of your screen names. I was not even on YouTube. I don't care about any of this. Now, I had watched now when I was on here, don't get me wrong, the Lori Daybell case was right around this time. It was before this, okay? See, this is why I don't want to get all tied up in this. I was not in that case, no way, shape, or form. Didn't care about it, wasn't into it because I was all summer. In fact, anything that I said or did about summer, everybody said, "Hey, let's stop talking about summer. You're so stupid." giving me all kinds of hell. Got pissed off because I accidentally called Don Wells's father. That was a true own mistake, but okay. Guess they were just pissed off because they didn't get that opportunity, and it wasn't opportunity. It wasn't even an opportunity. That's nothing to be proud of, but okay. Damn. Anyway, just held my head high and kept going. Damn, I forgot where I was at, honestly. I don't have nothing wrote down. I don't even know what I was going to say next. I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Donald Wells has never been quiet since the recent tip on Van. Yeah, they had a recent tip. That part. That part. I don't know, y'all, man. But anyway, okay, so I watched that movie, Lori Daybell. Didn't think nothing. Nothing rang a bell with me. Nothing at all rang a bell with me at all. Zero. In fact, when I watched it, I was trying to do something else. I got into bed that night. I wasn't feeling well. I was going to watch something else on Netflix. See, that was another mistake. I know, wait, I'll just go on with it and just go with the flow, right? So, look, you can't very well rewind to live and see what you're going to say, right? So whatever. Couldn't really see the TV. Y'all know my eyes are bad. The bed's, whatever, wasn't in the right position. So, I started, watching. I'm like, damn, what is this? This looks pretty good. So it ended up being the Lori Daybell, comes on the Sandman, still didn't ring a bell with me. I wasn't thinking about this, and sure as hell wasn't thinking about Tim Mullen. So I'm like, yeah, okay, this sounds good. Damn, I'm gonna watch this. Oh, this is the Lori. The only thing I thought in that, and I still don't know if it is, and I still want to know, when was that Betty Bullhorn Betty over by the no, that was the Murdoch case. Hell, I've been watching a lot of Netflix movies. Anyway, never mind. See where my brain goes. Whatever. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Whoop. Let's back up. Okay, so I'm watching the Lori Daybell case. Didn't think nothing about it. Let's get out of that. So, was it last night before last? Hubby's in there watching something. I'm going on about my business, and I'm like, just had a shower, and I'm like, sitting down and put on some socks so my feet's not bare. I'm just telling y'all all the details. Okay. Gosh darn, come on, Smiley. I told y'all are going to be confused. Anyway, I'm hearing this little music, right? He's flipping through Netflix. He's trying to find something to watch. I'm trying to get up the hell out of there so I can come back in my office, right? So I'm like, what is this? Something is clicking with me. And I don't know if it registered backwards because I had just watched that movie, but it's just now forwarding in my head, or what's going on. But something is like telling me Summer Wells is ringing in my head. I cannot explain it. And I'm like, what are you watching? And he's like, nothing. I'm looking for something to watch because you know how on Netflix it like does that. And I'm like, and he goes on and he flips through it. And I'm like, no. But I'm like, hey, Nana, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. So I'm like, no. Go back to what that was. And he's like, he goes back and I'm like, what is that? And he's like, Sins of a Mother. And I'm like, oh, that's Lori Daybell. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I just watched that the other night. All right. So I come back in here and I sit down and something's clicking with me. It's that Sandman music. So I cannot explain it. But then I start thinking about it and I'm thinking like, it's something about Sandman. It's something about Sandman. When, who named him Sandman? When was it Benny that named him Sandman? Was it another creator that named him Sandman? All right, all of these jokes start coming in all the games that they started playing in the Summer Wells case. So I start doing my little research and stuff like the first time I emailed Sandman Tim Mullins. And me and Angel Talks Too Fast, we did a behind the scenes. That's the only person she asked for my help one time. We did a real breakdown on him. But the first time I ever asked him a question, I told him straight up front. I'm like, that's not the way to go about asking somebody. I still got all that. I'm like, listen, I need to ask you 2 questions, but I'm like, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like you. I don't like you. So I was straight up front, honest with him. I'm just going to be frank. But I can't explain it, you know. So I have a serious question, you know. I want to know if anybody remembers the truth, because all the games, I'm not saying he had anything to do with anything. That's not what I'm saying. And you'll see at the very end, I'm not saying he had anything to do with Summer missing at all. Although throughout this case, a lot of YouTubians absolutely thinks he possibly could have himself. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying at all. So no. That's not what I'm saying. So please don't be misinformed about that. That's not what I'm saying. But just like all of these other people that watches these cases and stuff, if they were friends before, see, he could know something. He says he didn't meet them until she got gone. But this is driving me crazy. So if anyone knows, I want to know. I just personally want to know. I want to know. If you remember, it does not mean he did anything. But listen, he's very strange. He's very strange. Although a lot of people really liked him. I ain't going to lie. And there's been, absolutely, Millie, there's been several stories about him being told. There's been a lot that's been told, and we're going to get into some things. I remember Cher couldn't stand him, but BK seemed to like him. Now I could be wrong. I don't want to put words in nobody's mouth. Yeah, we're gonna let's watch something real quick. I don't want to sit here because I know, listen, in my mind, because I can't remember some things. Let's watch something real quick. Let's watch something real quick. I don't think this one's long. Let me put on some music, although I don't think they will care, especially if it's because I've always supported them, and I don't have any problem with them myself. And I want everybody to be respectful. Where is the damn music? Hold on a minute. See, I'm trying to do something here. Crap. Lord, I'm on the wrong. Where in the heck is my music? See, y'all? Oh, when I'm trying to do something. Oh, here we go. Let's do Into Space, because I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Let me see. Let me lower it. I know it's loud. Okay, that. And then I'm going to share this. Share. And then we're going to do a full credit to JLR. Hold on. And let's look at this one. Hold on. Full credit to JLR.
Gobble, gobble. Cows across the fence. We're going to do some cow chasing. It's cow chasing time. All right, we're going through the field. I got the cow chasing dog with me. Cows have crossed the fence. So we's going to do some cow chasing. You're the first person I've talked to this morning. How about that? Have you ever met Bon? You know Bon? We have a bonfire. Today we're gonna burn Bon.
There's a website that's just been created. It's called findsummerwells.com, and it's going to have updated information on there. So we don't. Absolutely, yes. Tim Mullen right there. He's the one that made it. He created the way he does everything.
Tim, welcome to my vlog. It is October 24. It's autumn. Oh. Smells like a good bonfire. Not much has happened in the world. Everybody seems to be in peace, love, and harmony. It's autumn. Leaves are falling in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, it's springtime, so welcome to all our spring-timers. We're the autumn timers. Sometimes we call it fall. But after busting my head a couple times, I decided I don't do falls anymore. I only do autumn. Welcome to the vlog on Monday, October 24, 2011. I'm posting all these videos now on mullenvideo.com. There's some place to store this stuff as I learn how to do it. Also this week, I went out to one of those Occupy things. And that's why I do the vlog. I gotta get my mind off this kind of stuff. Because once again, I am happy because the whole world's in harmony and love. So today, we just do something simple. Last night, we had a wonderful time at the pavilion.
Okay, and to me, I mean, he is just, this is me. I have a right to say it. He is just very strange, in my opinion. He's just, who does this stuff? He's just very strange. He is the spokesperson or whatever, the PR guy. But remember, he had that phone too. He went to the jail and had that phone as well. I don't know, y'all.
I was messy. I got in the car and I thought I would just take a trip. Got a plane, I ended up in a place kind of way off on the east side of that state called Tennessee. And met some people. I don't know who they were. Well, we burned bond. That's all there was to it. We had a bonfire. It's autumn. When it's autumn, you have bonfires. So that's what I did this week. That's today's vlog. Vlog, autumn.
Sorry, I was trying to get that off of there. Yeah, he's just very, he's very strange in my opinion. Where is that? How do I get that off of there? Okay, so it does not mean he did anything. But look, in some cases, people have knowledge of a crime, whether they're involved or not. They may stay close to a situation or they may blend in to a community out of fear, guilt, or misplaced loyalty, or even a sense of control. And he just acts very strange, but he wanted to insert himself. And, you know, in some cases throughout this case, he kind of just, if he did not know himself, which there was pictures, he just kind of inserted himself. Yeah, the meteor manager. The meteor manager. Remember? The meteor manager. There's a lot to be said about him. But what I want to know is, where and when did he first get the name Sandman? Did he always have that nickname? You know, and then we got Jody Sue always giving everybody nicknames. Or was it BK that gave it to him? Or, you know, did he just happen to have that nickname? Or another creator gave it to him? Or was that always, you know, some people just have nicknames. That's a very creepy, now that I think about it, nickname to have. I don't remember, Wade. I really don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember. I really don't. Let me take this down. I keep trying to take this down and I can't get it off. Oh, there we go. I really don't remember. Now, I want to watch this one. I want to watch this other one. Now, I haven't watched this one in a long time. Yeah, if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits. Hey, there's lots of red flags. Okay, now I want to watch this one. This one's a little bit longer. I have not watched this one in a long time, and I didn't watch it today before I went on. We're going to watch it together. We're going to kind of watch it together. So this one we'll have to stop and kind of just go through it a little bit to see what she says. I got the music going. Fair use under the Copyright Act, and it is for commentary, and all the things. So let's if he gave it to himself, that makes it even weirder. Yeah, because he is such a weird person. Boy, him and Robin sure was close though. So anyway, but I'll tell you, Robin loved Summer and Summer loved Robin. So I'm not even gonna say anything about that. But let's go here. Hold on. Let's get this banner up and give credit where credit is due. I'm gonna show that there. This credit goes to 1111 True Crime. And let me share her.
Why in the world would someone choose to be called, or why would they be called, the Sandman? With a 5-year-old missing girl.
That's what I want to know.
One of the main questions that most people have when they look into the case of Summer Moon Utah Wells is, was she sleeping in the back seat? And this person's called the Sandman. Where'd you get the name? Well, my intuition takes me to the intuition room. That's right. You're about to go into, we're going to do 19 hardcore questions on the Sandman. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only, blah, 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 whatever. My intuition was like, Sandman, the Sandman. Just Google, because I do really good with getting information just by Googling. And it comes up, it's a comic book. It's a character in a comic book. And I thought, well, let's review the 10 most thought-provoking quotes in the Sandman. The number one quote, we go backwards. We're going to start with 10. This is a quote that the Sandman has in his comic book.
Yes,
Things
please
need
do.
not have happened to be true. Tales and dreams
Yes,
are
I
the
will.
shadow truths that will endure when mere facts are dust and ashes and forgotten. Ready? It's based off a Shakespearean theme, it explains. Number 9. One thing I've learned. You can know anything. It's all there. You just have to find it. Number 8. Quotes of the Sandman, the comic book hero. What power would hell have if those here imprisoned were not able to dream of heaven? Number 7. I've been up,
Yes.
and been down, and been up again. Have I learned aught? I've learned from my mistakes, but I've had more time to commit more mistakes. Number 6. It is sometimes a mistake to climb. It is always a mistake never to even attempt to make the attempt. But is it really so bad to fail? If you do not climb, you will not fall. This is true. But is it that bad to fail? That hard to fall? Sometimes you wake, and sometimes, yes, you die. Number 5. I like the stars, the illusion of permanency. They're always flaring up and caving in and going out. But from here, I can pretend that things last. Number 4.
I can pretend things last. I can pretend things last. Woo, that one gave me cold chills. I can pretend things last. I don't know. That one gave me cold chills. That one gave me cold chills, y'all. Tim Sandman here seems like he likes to pretend a lot. We seen him in JLR's video. He definitely seems like a pretender, right? Yeah. I don't know. What all is he pretending about? All of them like to play games, in my opinion. Well, summer was not a game. And in my opinion, I still, to this day, say was. But that's just me.
Four, any view of things that is not strange is false. Number 3, pay close attention to this one. The price of getting what you want is getting what you once wanted. Number 2, spirits here, nose itching. I find myself wondering about humanity. Their attitude toward my sister's gift is so strange. Why do they fear the sunless lands? It is as natural to die as it is to be born. But they fear her, dread her, feebly. They attempt to placate her. So death is his sister's gift in this thing. Number 1, you shouldn't trust the storyteller. Only trust the story.
Isn't that interesting? You shouldn't trust the storyteller. Isn't that interesting? Hi, Christy. Good to see you, honey. I'm glad you come in. Good to see you. Listen, Tim Mullen, for those that don't know, and I know everybody knows who he is, he has been called Sandman. And that's who we're talking about when we talk about Sandman in this case. He is Don and Candace Wells were really Don's, in my opinion, media manager. And he is connected to Don and Candace Wells, more so Don. He's Don's friend. I think he loves Don Wells. I think he would do anything for Don Wells. He has recorded interviews with Don. He's held Don's phone. He's done many things for Don. You know, he's strictly for Don. And he's been 100% for Dawn. Period. I don't think he's been 0 for Summer. And that's just my opinion and my opinion only. Sandman is a nickname he's got. I know what's going on in my head. Something that clicked with me the other day that I'm trying to put together. I want to know if anybody knows when exactly did, if you know, he get this nickname. I can't remember. And I've been on this case since day one. Did he really get it from the YouTube streets? Did someone give it to him when he became involved in the Summer Wells case? That's what I want to know. If anybody truthfully remembers, that's what I would like to know. Because he was frequently referred to as Sandman. Or did he have it before? You'll see it used all over the internet, and that's what everybody calls him, Sandman. That's who we're talking about. It's even been used throughout Fox News, in different places. So, who truly gave him that name? Yeah, he is a fruitcake. He is, in my opinion. But he is the media manager for them. He does the website. And people often refer to him as Sandman. But when did he get that name? When? Now, I'm not accusing him of anything. I just want to know. I just want to know. I have my reason. There is a very big method to my madness. I just want to know. Trust and believe that. All right. Rogue sent me something. I want to look at that. Give me just a minute here.
It's time to dig in to Mr. Tim Mullins, the Sandman. See what comes out. So I've taken what we did with the intuition room, sticky notes, ask the questions of Ronnie Lawson. We're just going to apply the same ones right to this dude because I got the creepiest feeling ever. And I didn't even know there was a Tim Mullins. Didn't know what that meant. I look it up. I see his picture. I saw him in a video trying to hush that he's in charge of all these strings. Hand signal to Robin. And is that Tim Mullins in the church that does that little wave? Summer pulls back. Is this a land grab? Are there players in this game? Neighbors that took part of this? Is there some Freemason behind this? We're going to get into that in another reading. But for now, oh boy, are we going to dig into that. That'll be next week. So you better hit that little bell so that you can stay tuned as to what's coming up. Now, oh yeah, for those of you that are returning or do wish to subscribe, thank you. You may have to subscribe or unsubscribe and then redo it because I'm getting a lot of people saying that they're noticing they're not subscribed anymore. Anyway, if you are new to 1111 Tarot, I'm Danny, and welcome to the 1111 Tarot family. We are a true crime tarot community. Just like detectives go off their hunches, we go off our intuition, and this is the intuition room we're about to go into. And if you are returning, you know who you are. I love you all so much. My 1111 family, I'm excited to get into the intuition room. This is the second time we're doing an intuition room style for the week. And I thought I'd double it up, but from now on, we'll just do one a week, I think. Let me know if you like this style down below. I welcome all of you humbly to the intuition room. I'll meet you there. All right, my lovely Luz, we're about to hit the trigger button. So just so you know, what I mean by that is I guarantee you we're going to see a bunch of trolls because this is a PR manager who's going to want to discredit all this. And so what I would ask is that you do not devote any of your beautiful, precious sunlight energy to any troll. Simply ignore it. We will get rid of it. We know what we're doing. We know we're being divinely guided. And we're here to shine the light. So with that, my lovelies, it's going to get busy, but hey, it's Friday night. Let them roll through the weekend. They'll burn off, get sick of it. And they ought to know I'm truly divinely chosen to do this job. And if they're spiritual,
Wait, before we go any further, Rogue, did you send that to me? You sent it on my in my email, right? Because it popped up and I saw it, but it's not. I don't see it in my email anymore. Can you resend that to me? I looked in my spam too, and I don't know if when I clicked it, I don't know. Let me look in my trash because that's crazy. It just disappeared. I don't know what I did. Hold on. I looked in my trash and I looked in my. It's not in my trash either. I looked in my spam. I looked in all my today. I hate freaking Yahoo. I saw it as soon as it come up. I'm like, hold on, let me look. And I'm looked in my open in case I accidentally opened it. I don't see it. I don't know what I did with it. Resend it to me as I have it here. Unless I threw it in another folder somewhere. I don't know what I just did with it. Lord have mercy. Can you send it right to me and I will Jeez Louise. And she's BK. Oh, is that what she said? Oh, she said, okay. BK, give it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You can't open it on Facebook. Oh, okay. No. You said, okay. That's where it was buzzing from. Okay. Sorry. Hold on a minute. Lord have mercy. There you go. Sorry. I'll read it. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay. You want me to, okay. Hold on. I got you. All right. Hold on. All right, she wants me to play this. Okay, I got it. Duh. Never mind. Okay, hold on. Hold up. We're gonna do this. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm so stupid. Okay. Hold on. I'm sending it to myself. I got it. Hold on. That's what I saw it, but I was on my. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hold on a minute. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Hold on a minute. I got to share. Hold on. We'll come back to that in just a minute. Hold on. We'll come back to 1111 in just a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to come back to that in just a minute. Thank you for that. No, that's not. Hold on a minute. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Y'all just bear with me. Stop screen. Share screen. I just got the wrong thing. Okay. All right. This credit goes to Kingsport Historical Society. Fair use. Hold on a minute.
The last walls of the old Dixon Elementary School fell today in Kingsport. It will have a new purpose, but our Christy Calcagno was there as former students brought to life the bricks one more time to honor their childhood memories.
An old elementary school is coming down, but former students hold on to their memories. George Pierce has actually been visiting the construction site almost every day. He takes pictures and posts them to Facebook to show fellow students and family.
Thank you for that.
I was able to walk through the school and show my kids, hey, this is where this happened. This is where this happened.
From 1993 to 1985, Dixon Elementary gave students a fresh start on their education. But after years of failed restoration, the school closed its doors for good. Historian and former student Tim Mullen remembers teachers by name.
The first grade teacher, Mrs. Ingram, whose classroom is right here. And she's one of those teachers that even to this day, when you see her, you just want her to smile and be proud of you.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but for Dixon Elementary School alumni, pictures are all they have left. After the school closed, the building became a daycare, a church, and then closed. Mullen wanted to try and save it, but the cost was estimated up to $4 million.
Once we really started looking at the school and seeing what it would take to get it to codes for this day, to really where it could be livable, usable really well, the cost was just too high.
The old beloved school is giving way to modern condos. In Kingsport, Tennessee, I'm Christy Calcagno, News 5 WCYD.
Oh, damn. Them skinny ones always have big babies. Congratulations! It's a boy. I'll put blue hearts in the cat. Fabulous! Sandmans, Tim Mullins, probably from all them airplanes he owns, that Don Wells went on a ride with, and probably from all them cash apps and gifts Don Wells was getting, and that liver or was it a liver or a kidney that was harvested from Summer Wells, allegedly. I don't know. And who knows? Probably from Don Wells' mama's book. I don't know. In my opinion, I'm just guessing. Theories, conspiracies. I don't know, honey. Just saying. Who knows? Probably from all the baked bread. Just don't know. I don't know. It might be from all of the phones that's confiscated from Tim Mullins and the Sandman. Only the moon and the stars know. Just saying. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's all pranks and games, and we don't know. It's coming from somewhere. I don't know. Hey, I got one for you. Oh, Sandman, I know you're up there in the bushes. Why don't you come on over here and talk to old Smiley? Hell, Smiley's done talked to every other low scumbag, and you know I don't like you. So, but why don't you just come on over here, and if the price is right, I'll talk to you too, honey. Why not? Shit. I'll just be talking to all these new breed MFers. Come on down. Come on over. Come on. I'll just ask you to your face. Come on. Come on. Come on down to earth. Okay. Come on over, Mr. Sandman. Bring me a sandbag. I hear it's supposed to snow over here in Florida. Come on, Mr. Sandman. Lord have mercy. What y'all think? I ain't even got no words for him. I don't know. I would let y'all ask the questions. I don't even have no words for him. I don't like it. I don't like him. He knows. Let me see if I can find. I don't even know if I don't think it should still be on my messenger, right? I don't know. Oh, Timmy boy. Let's see what I wrote, oh, Timmy boy. Tim. M-U. L-L. I don't think it's on this one. I don't think it's on that one. It ain't on that one. It's on my other one. Mr. Sandman. Oh. A dream. Damn, how many Facebooks does he got? Finding him's like finding a damn It must be on my other messages. Let's see. Hold on. 10-1. No, it must be on my other phone. Hell, we talking about freaking what, going on 5 years ago now? I think it's on my other phone. I don't know. But I did. It's downloaded on one of my, I forget what them little things are called. That was the first thing. I need to ask you a question, but I don't know. Anyway, I was going to read it to y'all, but it's on my other phone. I've done had like 5 phones since then. And I got to have, I ain't no shame in my game. Not when it comes to that. The truth is the truth is the truth. So, anyway. Okay. Let's go.
It's amazing how much can happen on one piece of land. J.W. Dixon came from a long stock of settlers, pioneers, and all-around good citizens. So much so that the newspaper gave his complete genealogy to satisfy the voters that once again saw get a new county school in the Highland area on the outskirts of Kingsport on the east end. This was part of the 11th district of Sullivan County. But first, we have to get J.W. elected. It is August 1930. In July, the nation had seen the sculpted head of President George Washington at Mount Rushmore, and the radio drama aired for the first time. More than a year, a lifelong resident. Hammond was $10. If the shoe fits, kick him and make him wear it.
No, he didn't say if the shoe fits. Oh, did he say if the shoe fits?
What exactly is a legacy? A legacy is a law, a gift of property, anything handed down from the past, an applicant to or student at a school that was attended by his or her parent, an estate, a gift, tradition, bequest, birthright, device, endowment, heirloom, throwback. Consider a kernel of corn. It makes 1 ear of corn, which makes 500 to 1,200 kernels, which makes more and more and more and more, until all this from 1 kernel of corn. And that doesn't even count the products developed from that 1 kernel of corn. In 1931, 3 years into the Great Depression, the Dixons' 3rd child, Charles, was ready to start 1st grade, just in the direction of the...
Have I gone too far?
Happily, Mr. Shipley recovered. Their eyes at their strange surroundings. Dixon that the number of definite cases outside the city. 1 year after that, in just 7 years of office,
I think
paradoxically,
I went too far.
Squire Hawk resided outside, and the other 2 incumbents reside inside, while all my opponents in this race are justice in each case, presenting itself for decision.
I think I've went too far. I think I've went towards the end. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We're on. Okay, on the pro. Okay, hold on. Let me back up.
Fountain to jump right in to this garden for everyone. I think J.W. Dixon was peeking over, watching as his little piece of property he had given to the people began to tell its secrets. The kind of secrets that everyone is allowed to tell.
There it is. Y'all want me to make it big?
Welcome to the Dixon Elementary School Nature Walk Park. Listen. It's good.
Dream, have a dream, and keep on dreaming. Dream, have a dream, and keep on dreaming on.
Okay, that's the story. All that happened on this one little piece of land.
All right, did we miss the part where he said Benny gave him the name? I'm confused. Do I need to go back? Rogue, did you trick me? did I miss it? Do I need to go back? I think you tricked me, Lord have mercy. Did I miss it? Or did you just want me to see the Wells house? Or did you, Lord have mercy. No, I am saying he said, listen to the children. Okay. Yeah. I know he's a weird one. He really is, in my opinion. He, okay. He is weird. Thank you for that. That was interesting though, in my opinion. He is just really strange. When I said me and Angel did all that, and she had all the things, honey. I wish, all that stuff was on one of my other downloads too, because we got on thing behind the scenes, but which I normally don't do, but we had him going up to the house when they wasn't home and all the things. It was just really, really strange, man. All the things he did, man. Crazy. Off the charts. Let's go back and listen to a little bit of 1111. I think she has some interesting things to say. But again, it don't make anybody. It's just really strange, these things that about this. I don't understand. You know, I don't understand this. Hold on, let me share this screen.
At all. They should pay very close attention how they treat others, especially those that are highly protected, as I am, self-accepted. All right, let's get some blessings here from my beautiful lovelies. We have a candle lit here for the highest good of summer, Moon Utah Wells. And let's understand. Thank you for the humble blessings that you up, and it was, are you a good cop or a bad cop? And I put, are you related to Don Wells? So y'all, we're going to use the same deck, the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to
I'm sitting here talking to myself. Now remember, this is just all, a lot of people don't believe in this stuff. That's all fine and good. It doesn't make any of this true. We're just watching to see what she has to say. I'm watching it with y'all.
But I already know. Page of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Could be a nephew or something. We got the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Could be a nephew or something. Cousin. He's younger. I'm thinking Dawn is younger. Wow. Yes. Related. Okay. Do you feel Summer Wells was abducted? Do you feel Summer Wells was abducted? Thank you. Death and rebirth. He feels that she is no more. That this child has went through a death and now is reborn into the spiritual realm. Like he's certain of it. Do you feel Summer, her disappearance was planned? Do you feel Summer's disappearance was planned? He feels something about her walking away. 8 of Cups is walking away in the tarot. And walked away to her divine path, the 1111. What? Whoa, what? He feels she walked right into her divine path. Okay, he feels she went to heaven.
Away. That's just my opinion.
Oh my golly. Okay. His knowledge from working the RD case, the RD channel for this. Feel about Summer Wells. What do you personally feel about Summer Wells? What do you personally feel about Summer Wells? There's a style right. It flew out. Good Lord. Some of these readings just amaze me. King of Cups. There is some deep emotion. Very much so about this little girl. About how it happened. What happened. The Tower moment. Deep, deep emotion about how this happened. The Tower moment. What is this knowledge? What kind of strings were pulled here? Page of Pentacle, an offer. A young offer. Committed.
Anybody was committed, it was Sandman. Remember, there was rumors going around about that.
To plant seeds.
that I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here.
Plan.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of there. I'm just gonna get out of there. Raymond gifted a membership. Whoop whoop. Hey, let them. Whoop whoop. Hello. Oop. Raymond, what did I do? I missed you. I'm trying to get it on the board. I can't get it on the board. Thank you, Raymond. Raymond gifted a membership. Who got that? Was it Let Them? Or welcome, Mimi Jean. Mimi Jean, thank you. I have a hard time seeing it here. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. All right. Well, hello, let them. There you are. Okay. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. Have mercy. I'm all discombobulated today. Oh my God. Well, anyway, y'all know about the search that they did on November 13th, 2025, when TBI, they followed up on and they investigated a lead over in Greenville, Tennessee. I've been watching that too, over on Van Hill Road. That was a few miles down the road, 9-10 miles down the road from where Don and them is. What do y'all think about all that? Think that's going anywhere? Y'all heard anything new? Anything new on that? Why would Mullen do all of this out of the goodness of his heart? There is some good people out there, but I don't think he's one of them. I think he's conniving. I think he's got that conniving bone in his body. But that's just me, honey. He might be the nicest man on earth, but I don't know, man. I don't know. He's just weird, but weird don't mean nothing. See, I don't know. I would just like to know a little bit more. That Sandman and that name bothers me. It just bothers me, and something that clicked. Maybe somebody made that click in my head. I'm just saying, that's just weird. Maybe somebody's giving me that gut feeling. Maybe I'm just going freaking crazy because I ain't thought about being in the doing that. I'm just telling y'all. There you are, Raymond. So thank you, Raymond. Thank you for that. Thank you for gifting that membership. I do appreciate you. I'm going backwards now. I'm trying to see your comments. Thank you. I do. I believe in some people. I do too. And I don't believe everybody does, but I believe some people do. I believe it is what it is. And I believe again that some people just, I don't know, man. I just don't even know what to believe anymore. Sometimes I believe I'm in the twilight zone. That's all I believe. Hell, I stay in the damn twilight zone sometimes. That's what I believe. I believe it. But it's something about this Sandman business, and it does not mean he's guilty of anything. It just means there's something there telling me don't ignore it. I don't trust a lot of people in this. I definitely don't trust Shoe Shine Man. He said, and see there, I gave him that name. We speaking on Ronnie Lawson there. I gave him a shoe shine, right? And, you know, people can get nicknames that don't mean anything. He said on June 13th, 2025, that they're actively working the case. Well, he said that when his little boy, and I still call him a little boy, he sure ain't no damn man, was doing all his bullshit, predator kind of, don't even get me started on that kind of stuff. And then this man was taking Candace, her little liquor up there, right? And Don was so thankful about that, remember? And he said that during our interview. Oh, we're so thankful he did that. I bet you was. I bet you was. You know? But listen, if y'all say BK gave him the nickname, then I'm going to believe BK gave him the nickname. That's all I can do. But I can't 100 for a fact say that, but I can believe it. But when? Do we know when? Was it when he went up there? I don't know. I can't 100% say that. I would just like to know these things if y'all had any more information. Look, there's a method to my madness. There's reasons I want to know. I can't articulate it good maybe on this live, but I am looking into some things. I have traced some things. There is some reasons why I want to know. Again, I'm not blaming anything on anyone. But I am trying to figure something out. Tim is still the manager of that Facebook group, I guess. He's still friends and tight with Dawn, I guess. And he's still involved with the Summer Wells case. But I'm trying to see something, you know. Hold on a minute. I want to see something. So, Tim Mullins, it's really Mullin, not Mullins with the S. So, it was the Journey Part 8 was the first visit, I guess, to the Wells house. I guess that's the first visible. That was August 28, 2021, when he said he met Don Wells at the prayer vigil, followed by the first visit, based on, that's the first supportable answer. How long he really knew Don? That's to be determined. Because Don even admitted the photos were real. So, Hold on a minute. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know, man. And Mr. Sandman is, it's just one of those. It's one of those songs. It's just real eerie too. I, you know, mm, I don't know. Maybe it was just something I was. But in some cases, I do want to tell y'all. In some cases, it's absolutely possible, y'all, that yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is just weird. But in some cases, people, they can have knowledge of a crime. So again, I'm not accusing anybody or trying to accuse anybody, but they can have knowledge of a crime. And again, it don't matter. It don't matter if they were involved or not. And we don't know how far back they really go to knowing each other or not. But none of that, see now, fast forward to today, none of that don't really matter. It don't. If you fast forward it today, see, and way back, we heard a lot of stuff, although there was a lot of games going on, but they may stay very close to the situation and they may try to blend in with people or with the community, even, or the investigation, perhaps. They might just do it out of fear or guilt. They may even do it out of loyalty. And think about some of these characters in it now. And, they may just, sometimes I wonder, some people that even went there or have been there, but they may do it out of misplaced loyalty, or even a sense of control, even. Investigators often consider this a possibility themselves. Just look, at people's actions, not just their words, but their actions. Someone, like Sandman or somebody like that, they could even be hiding in plain sight. Somebody could know key details. They could have evidence and not even be the person involved, not even play a big, huge role or anything. It's one reason people should be very careful, honestly. Investigations are so important. They are. Investigations are important. Sometimes people do that and, this stuff can carry on for years. Some people think, they can, you just can't trust anybody. Some people insert themselves. Some people can hang on. That's just the way things are. It just is. Some people do it because they think they're going to get infamously famous. It's just the way things are, unfortunately. Some people just love it. I guess if you like it, I love it. I don't know. But in the meantime, you still got Summer Wells missing. And to me, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Same thing. I mean, Summer Moon Utah Wells. There's it's not cold. FBI, Hawkins County, they follow up on tips. They're still looking. They went out in the 3500 block of Van Hill Road over in Greenville, Tennessee, almost 10 miles away. They follow all the tips. They're checking everything. If she's alive, it'll be a miracle. That will be a true miracle. I know we want to have hope in all these cases. I don't think she's alive. That's my own personal opinion, and I'm entitled to it. I think, in my opinion, whatever happened, yes, you can have your own opinions. You can think what you want. And yes, I do. You can be mad at me if you want to and draw all the fucking eyebrows you want on you. But I think it happened right from those people, whoever, accident, no accident, on that hill. Whoever they may be. And do people know? Yeah. Probably. But I think she deserves grace, dignity, and justice, because I don't care one bit if it was an accident, you were scared you were going to get in trouble. We all scared. I don't know how you had time to worry about yourself. But 911 should have been called. There should have been some effort. If that's a big if, it was an accident. Or anything's possible. Did she wander off? I don't know. Maybe. Again, anything's possible. Anything in this world is possible. Never say never. But it doesn't matter. She needs to be found. Okay, we can all have our thoughts and opinions. We ain't forgot about you, Grandis. Smiley ain't. Well, they gonna wait till you drop dead, meaning? And then come out with it? Where's Rose, by the way? Huh. Y'all think Smiley's a mean old Grinch, don't you? Mean old bitch. I am sometimes. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I don't know what to say. Yeah, all children matter. Every single one of them. Every one of them. Summer matters. Sebastian matters. Michael still matters. Asia Degree matters. People we don't know, never heard of matters. Tabitha Tudor still matters. People that have been found matters. People should never go missing. Rose matters. Everybody matters. All victims matters. all victims, whether it's the teepee kids, whether they're runaways because they're running from something, whether they just disappeared, whether they were taken, Haley Cummings. It doesn't matter who they are. They all matter. Jessica Lunford. They all matter. They're all victims. We can't choose our parents. Here's the best thing we can do. We can always talk about them. We can always share their name and face. We can be respectful and put out their flyers. It doesn't matter if it's cold cases. It doesn't matter if it's going to bring the clicks and views or likes. It does not matter if it's going to bring you a damn dime. Okay? But you can speak about it. You can speak about them. It could be a cold case. Bring it back out. Because see, if one person sees it 2 eyes, excuse me, I hope they got 2 eyes. But if one person sees them, it matters. It matters. Trust and believe it matters. And then if somebody shares it and they have a bigger platform, that matters. Put this up. I'm going to change that. It matters. There's more pictures of Summer right there. Summer Moon Utah Wells. That's a beautiful name. They've even released a, more up-to-date photo of Summer. I thought I had it uploaded, but I didn't. And that was uploaded on August 13th, 2025. That's on the TBI Newsroom website. And you can go there for any updated information. And if you have any information, you can call 1-800-TBI-FIND. They're always updating if they need to. They have both of her updated photos there. And nobody really knows what she would look like today if she is alive. But it don't hurt to still share the flyers because, see, it don't matter what we think we know or what any of us believe, including me. We need to share, and we still need to have hope. Because, again, the opposite could be true. And we never know, especially with these people. Anything is possible. They play way too many games. Who knows? They could have gave her away. And that's the truth. That is the truth. It makes me sad every time I talk about these kids, especially when it's a case I really care about. There is still an Amber Alert out, and You know, I'm just telling y'all, for Summer and Sebastian, Jack, Lily, all of them, just pray that they're found, all of them. But for Sebastian and Summer, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. You know, yeah, you can still call Sumner County Sheriff's Office, and you can still call FBI, you know, in Sebastian's case. And, you know, listen, any of these services would be, they know these cases. All you got to do is tell them to pull up the flyers. They would be idiots not to contact the other agencies. But for Summer and Sebastian, call all of them. Call all of them. But the main number is, I would call, would be the 1-800-TBI-FIND, but that's just me. If you happen to see Sebastian, call 911 if you think you do. You're not wasting anybody's time. It's their damn job. Let me see them hearts go up for all of them. And I hope somebody talks soon. In Michael's case, his mama Brandy needs him home, needs him found. They all need to be found properly, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And the right thing needs to be done. Same with Sebastian. You know, Candace and Dawn, they don't seem to be in no hurry. But hey, Summer needs to be found. She didn't ever need to be gone. There need to be answers. There needs to be closure. I'll say it again. She needs her grace. She needs her dignity. And if she's in heaven, you know, she's got all that. But in my mind, she needs to finally rest in peace. Now, I'm going to play us out. I'm going to play us out. Put up the hearts, the praying hands. And if y'all have any more information on the Sandman situation, just so I can rest a little easier, would y'all please email it to me? Please. I know what's going on in my head. Listen, I don't expect nobody else to figure out what's going on in my head, but I'd like to have that information. I appreciate it. Thank you, and y'all have a good night. Thank you for spending your time with me. It was kind of nice to talk about Summer a little bit. Don't worry, I'm not going to insert myself in Summer's case. I needed to get that out, and I will put things out when I have them. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all all. Thank you for being here. Bye.
She was born and bred in Nashville, but she walks the beaches down in Florida sand. A mother and wife, a daughter, a sister, trying hard to do the best she can. She found her voice with a heavy heart, looking for purpose with trembling hands. And giving this all a new start, moving ahead, speaking for ones who came. And she says, I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones unheard, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be turned. Her mama fought cancer while she was searching, stories that needed a gentle voice. We saw Summer's name and felt the heartache, and tried to bring light where there was no choice. And when she heard of Sebastian, her sadness rose. She prays for truth through the noise. She'll follow wherever the story goes, seeking their dignity, child's joy. She says I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be